Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making some terrariums for Halloween. So we picked up a couple of these little terrariums from the Dollar Tree. These were both $1.50, and we picked up some of these skulls and some of this decorative moss. We have some scissors, and if you have any wire, crafting wire, we have a felt sheet. We picked up some twigs from the backyard, and we also have a glue gun, and you can use a pom-pom, or we got this from Dollar Tree in the Christmas section. It's just a little sparkly ball. We're going to use this round one first. I'll just cut off the tag. So the first thing we want to do is actually make a little stand out of wire that will be covered by the ghost fabric, so that it looks like the ghost is floating in our little terrarium. So we're going to first start with making that stand.
We're just going to unspool some wire about the length of your finger and then fold it over itself multiple times to make a sturdy stick.
So now we're going to just squish it and then take some extra wire and wrap it around the stick that we've created to reinforce it. Once you're happy with the sturdiness of it, we're going to just bend over the top part to make a stand for the head so we can have a spot to glue it on.
And then at the base, make some little feet so that you can glue that to the bottom of your terrarium. So we've made our little L shape here, and then we can make another little L shape at the bottom, and this is what we will glue to the bottom of the terrarium, and the little ghost head will go at the top here.
So to add a bit more support, we will take some more wire and wrap it around that bottom L, and then twist it out and twist it back, and then wrap it around the bottom, pull it out, fold it over again, just to make two little feet. And then you can continue to do this method to make two other ones, so you make 4 feet. So once you have your 4 feet, your little stand is complete. The next step is to glue the head on the top little rest that we created. So we're just taking some hot glue . So here we have the little head glued on to that first little L that we made at the top. The next thing we're going to do is take our little head and glue it in the middle of the felt. Please be careful when you're doing this, because the glue will actually go through a little bit on the other side of the felt. So if you don't have anything to protect your workspace, just be mindful of that and watch your fingers too. The next thing we're going to do once we have our head in the middle is we're going to make a circle of hot glue around it, and not going too close to the head, but also not too far, because we don't want to glue on the stand. And you can just spin the felt so you don't have to move your hand around. And you'll have to move quite quickly, but we are going to now just fold it over without burning ourselves. Once that's dry, you're going to cut the felt at the point where the stand hits the felt. Fold it around and cut any spots where it might be a little bit longer. And I'm going to cut it like a triangle. So once you have your length, you can fold down the sides to glue it in the shape that you want. Once you're happy with the shape of your ghost, you can either leave it as is or you can add eyes on it. You can draw dots on it or you can put googly eyes. We have these little tiny beads and we're going to glue those on. So we just have the bead on the end of a toothpick. So now you can add whatever you would like in your terrarium. We're going to put in some moss and we might put in a few sticks and leaves, and you can decorate it however you want and place your ghost in at whatever stage you would like. So we're just going to fill the bottom with some hot glue. I'm just using the clothespin so I don't burn my fingers. Once you are happy with the moss that you've put in, we can start to place where we want our little ghost friend. So I'm going to glue the base that we made. There is a hole at the top, which is helpful. Push it down. So you could just glue the bottom of his body to the grass, but this way it looks like he's floating a little bit more with the stand in it. I'm also going to put in a little stick. So you can add as much or as little moss and embellishments as you'd like. So I'm just going to add a bit more around to fill it up a little bit. You could add little lights if you wanted. You could hang it up somewhere, or you could just set it on a table. And that is our ghost terrarium.
So for the second one, we'll use this base and lid terrarium, and I think we'll just keep it simple with some dried leaves and branches and the moss. Just gonna see. Oh yeah,
It looks like a very sad Beauty and the Beast flower.
okay, perfect. There's also a hole right in the middle, which I'm going to use to help secure this stick in place. that there until it dries. So now that that's dried in place, we will just break up some of this decorative moss and get some of these. Do I want one of those? No. And again, we'll just glue all around the base. Doesn't have to be pretty. Base is pretty much filled in with some moss, and I think we'll just add maybe a little rock or two. We just grabbed these from outside as well as these little rocks, and I'm just going to place those randomly. So I think we're gonna add a little skull just to make it extra creepy. And now we'll carefully add the lid back. There is our second little Halloween terrarium. So here are the final products.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and comment below and subscribe for more. See you next time.